Hi everyone, welcome back to Defi Daily. Today we're going to talk about Delta One. It is a project I'm following since at least a month that is almost ready to launch, and this is something that could be really interesting. From one side, because it will deliver to you a really incredible APY, and because on the other side, this is something that can really become a trend into this market, and I will explain to you why. Before to start, guys, I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and remember, if you want to help me, the best way to sustain this channel is always leave a big thumbs up and drop a comment. And remember also that all the content in this channel is just for educational purpose and nothing has to be intended as a financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that's great, but do always your own research first. Okay, we are ready to start, and I would like to jump into the platform of Delta One. As you can see here, Delta One is a 100% backed reserve currency powered by delta-neutral yield farming strategies. And if you're wondering if it is something that is close to an Olympus Dao fork, and in fact it is if you think about the interface that is quite close to what we have seen into the Olympus Dao forks, the answer is not, because the whole concept behind Delta One is something different. They are not offering just a minting and staking feature, so it's not based into the game theory, but it's based on something else. And as you can probably also understand from the name, everything is based into the delta neutral strategy. A delta neutral strategy is something that maybe we have already seen when we were talking about the mirror protocol. I made also a video on it, and if you missed that, I will leave us the link in the right corner here, so you can also have a look to it and you can understand how to apply this same strategy into the mirror protocol. What is powerful by Delta One is that they are trying to make creating some automated delta neutral strategy on a large scale, because what they are doing, they are collecting funds through the protocol in order to create some delta neutral strategy and be able to provide some insane, literally, APY. As you can see from here, they are promising that the APR can reach over 1% per day. And if you're wondering how much is it an APR that is 100% per day, it is more than 3,000% of APY. So we are really talking about a really high APY. And this is something more impressive if you think that we are managing with a delta neutral strategy, that it means being also at the same time able to reduce the risk. Obviously, it is something that will never be able to eliminate all the risk. But in any case, it's something that is really powerful, at least as a concept. Obviously, it is still too early to say anything because the protocol has not yet been launched. It is just available into a beta that it is accessible. As you can see, for example, if you click on it, you can see that beta is only available for select users. Join the whitelist. I will leave you the link also to join the whitelist. So if you want to join the whitelist in order to be the first to be able to participate, to use this kind of platform, it is something that can be useful. Here you can find the process. As you can see, there is written deposit, hold, and redeem. Deposit USDC into the Delta treasury and receive a proportional amount of Delta tokens. Delta protocol generates yield through a delta neutral yield farming to grow the value of the treasury. And just to make clear what is a delta neutral strategy, it means that at the same time you are having a position that is long and another position that is short from the same asset. And to give you an example, we can use the documentation of Delta One. Example, I will leave also the link into the description below of the whole documentation so you can have a deeper understanding of how does it work, because it could be really promising, this platform. What they are saying here is, for position 1, depositing $1 worth of token and borrow 20,000 worth of USDT, that means a leverage of 3x. As you can see, obviously, in order to being able to deliver this kind of a really high APR, because that's the reality, talking about 1% of APR is something that is really high. In order to do it, they are doing some leverage. In this case, the leverage that they are using for the example is a 3x. So as you can understand immediately, yes, that's true that the delta neutral strategy is something that has a lower risk than just yield farming, but on the other side, using a leverage is something that is obviously quite high risk. What they are saying is that they are borrowing 20,000 worth of USDT, and you will be farming with $15,000 of ETH and $15,000 of USDT. So it means that you would have a long position worth 15,000 of ETH. On the other side, what I can do is also opening another position that's worth 30k, borrowing 60k of ETH, and you will be farming with 45,000 of ETH and 45,000 of USDT. In this case, it would be likely be short for 15,000 ETH. So as you can understand, just opening a position with the right amount, and this is something that will be fully automated, so the protocol will do for you all the boring part in order to give you the maximum advantage. And in this case, you will have a long position of $15,000 of ETH, but on the other side, you will also have a short position of 15,000 of ETH. So it doesn't matter if the price of ETH goes up or down, because on one side you will start earning, on the other side you will lose. The only thing that you can take home is just the profit due to yield farming. So as you can understand, the whole idea is collecting the treasury, collecting money, collecting cryptos, in order to use them to farm and to create some strategy that would be a yield neutral. As you can see from their website, you will have different kind of features. The one will be the farming feature when you mint a Delta token, so you provide some funds and that will be added to the treasury, and you will start to farm. On the other side, you will have the opportunity to lend your tokens to the Delta protocol for high returns. And on the other side, you will have also the opportunity to stake your Delta Dao tokens in order to provide some insurance funds that will be used in order to cover the different problems that could happen into this kind of protocol. The project is working since a while and has already reached a quite big community. Right now we are around 5,000 followers on Twitter, but the community on Discord is even higher. And the same amount is also on Discord, where we can find around 7k of users. And this is quite a decent amount if you think that the protocol is not yet live. In any case, as they are also saying here, one step closer to the launch. This was almost 1 month ago. And if you follow their Discord, you will see that we are getting closer to the launch. The reason why I'm showing you this platform is, yes, obviously because it's something that could be quite interesting, because this kind of APR is quite juicy. The reason why I'm showing you this kind of protocol is, yes, from one side because it's obviously offering something that is a really great APR, because 1% daily APR is something great if you think that we are talking about delta neutral, so with lower risk and so on. But on the other side, what is really interesting is that this kind of dynamic, this kind of logic is something that we will see more often into the market, because the whole idea is creating some protocol that is able to build a large treasury with different kind of profile risk, because each kind of percentage of allocation can be used into different way according to the profile risk of the user, and the protocol can become itself a whale. So also the smaller users can become some like a whale and try to make profit through some kind of automated strategies, because right now most of the gains are just going to the whales, to the people that are able to develop some bots and doing stuff that are not possible for a normal user. On the other side, through this kind of protocol will be possible to reach some optimization of the different processes in order to give also the possibility to the normal user to take maximum advantage from the different market conditions. So really keep an eye on Delta protocol, but also on all the other protocols that are trying to do the same, because I'm pretty sure that in the next couple of months we will see many of them, and we will have some really great opportunity, even if the market can go just sideways or could not just skyrocket, because the whole idea behind DeFi is building something that is able to generate returns on investment even if the market is not going greatly. And this is another reason why I truly love DeFi. Guys, as always, thank you for following me. I will leave you also the link for join the whitelist into the description below. So if you want to be the one of the first to be able to join this kind of protocol, you will have the opportunity, and I highly recommend to join their whitelist, but most of all, join their Discord and follow their Twitter account in order to be always updated every time they post a new update, and to be the one who will be notified at first in the moment then they are launching the platform. Guys, remember, if you like this kind of content, the best way to sustain me is always to leave a big thumbs up and drop a comment. As always, if you have any idea, if you want to ask something, just share your thoughts into the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to listen from you. Guys, I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye!